This is a bit of old news since it happened in mid-August, but I still want to talk about it. This is a tweet from UK artist Frankie Nuts, and he's a dubstep artist. I've listened to quite a few of his tunes, and they're actually really, really, really good. And he says, "The world for a non-USA dubstep DJ just got a whole lot harder. It's near impossible now to play the US. I paid about $9,000 just to get a visa with everything in total, and now they're asking for another $2,805. How can I break even as a non-headliner act in the US now?" And basically, the screenshot below that is essentially what the USCIS update has been. And this is a reality for a lot of dubstep artists that really came up who happen to live in the UK or in the EU, et cetera, and thanks to our current US president's wonderful immigration politics, it's now screwed over a lot of people, especially music artists. And I've got a few things to say about it, but let's go to a couple of the replies here. As you guys know, I'm an American, as well as Must Die, who's been an artist I've been following since about 2013. And they've got quite a few insights here on politics in general, but also on touring artist issues. They say the U.S. touring market will tank soon. People can't afford tickets, artists can't afford to play. Now, what they mean by this is there's a lot of expenses that go into each and every single date as far as concerts and touring venues, paying for security, paying for employees that work the venues. There's a lot of things that you have to consider. I know this because before I ever started really getting into producing, I used to be a promoter, and I even tried starting a couple of my own parties myself. I only ran about 3 of them from 2018 to about 2022. Now, they go on to say, in times like these, support your local indie promoters and build a scene. Now, I've got a few things to say about promoters, none of them really all that nice, and I know why they do those things since I have experience doing them. But what I said in reply to them is they're doing this all on purpose. The government will try and say it's to promote more American artists, but the reality is that music and counterculture in general has always been a weapon against oppression. They want to disrupt our platform as much as possible so they can so that they can squash their movements. And Must I actually agreed with me. Keep in mind, we've been saying for ages and ages that if Donald Trump gets elected, he's not going to improve the lives of regular Americans. It's going to be for the 1%. And he's going to test his power as much as he can just so he can squash dissidents. But what do you guys think? Comment down.